If popping, dropping, and spinning sounds like Christmas to you, then you're gonna love this routine.
Merry Christmas! We are back with the hammock routine for Christmas time.
And this one is a dynamic routine, so it starts with no spin and ends with a lot of spin.
Yeah, you would never, and with the ending spin, you never think that you were not spinning before, because that spin makes up for all the dynamic part in the beginning. If you really missed the spin in the beginning, don't worry, the end has got you covered.
Yes, but if you also are not really good with spinning, you could just cut it off and you have a long enough dynamic routine for you.
Yeah, that's true. I like that this routine has a lot of little mini drops that you can do with a short amount of space.
Yeah.
So it's really handy. Our hammock is quite short right now. So if you're someone that's working with a small space, and you don't have to worry about like not having enough fabric in order to do these little drops. And also we don't do too much that's underneath besides the
last one.
Yeah,
that's the only one I was gonna say. You're gonna need enough space for your upper body to do like a little fall out of the hammock. Yeah. So that you have enough space for your body to do a little turn underneath. Yeah. That's the only thing you need to worry about.
That's true. And if they don't have space, they can always hook or cut it out. That's true.
Yeah, I like to cut things, I'm sorry.
She really does like to cut things. Guys, if you're new to this channel, welcome. On this channel, we talk all things aerial, and we break down different routines every weekend, every Christmas, across 4 different apparatuses: aerial, hoop, hammock, silks, and pole. So if that's something you enjoy and you practice aerial, especially at home, subscribe to the channel. It's a great resource to have whenever you're training.
Yeah, and if you have aerial friends who train at home as well, who are always looking for resources to help them with their at-home training, feel free to share the channel with them so that they can have access to all the content that we've been putting together. I'm sure they can find something to train with all the stuff that we have available for you to train with.
Give them a free Christmas gift.
Yes.
You see, I'm kind of laying low on the...
Thank you, because I'm really annoyed by it.
That just makes me want to do it more. In the hoop routine, the hoop video, I made a lot of Christmas jokes. I'm also a little too dizzy to be making the Christmas jokes right now from the spin. I think that's a big part of it. So, you know, I'm kind of laying low. But, you know, the Christmas chair is still there. Maybe it'll be here for the outro. Who knows? Let's talk about safety. We don't want any injuries over the holidays, so it's important to do a quick safety check. Make sure that you check your equipment. Make sure that you have the rigging is okay and everything. You've checked all the equipment for wear and tear, especially your fabric. Make sure that you warm up well and cool down well before and after you practice aerial. If you're looking for warm-up ideas, you can find them in a playlist, which we'll leave up here. So if you haven't warmed up yet, go do that first, then come back to the routine. When you're doing the routine, make sure that you have a crash mat. Don't practice without one under any circumstances. Make sure you're wearing the right clothing for this routine. If you are new to having the fabric rest against your knees, especially, and your legs, I'd say wear leggings, but maybe put a little resin behind it. Karina and I are both wearing shorts. I have stockings on along with my shorts, and we didn't really have much problems, but I know in the beginning I really hated that feeling. So
I also think that if you don't have like the grip strength, you know, the little drops that we're doing, your leg is rubbing against the fabric. But I think that Taylor and I break it a lot with our grip strength.
Yeah.
So we are not feeling those burns that would come from that. So if you don't have like very strong grip or upper body strength, do keep that in mind. And I would just recommend to wear leggings.
Yeah, wear leggings.
Or very long socks.
Yeah. For your arms and everything, it should be fine. Yeah. Everything else.
Yeah.
And then of course, make sure that you have your spotting buddy. Make sure you have someone to train with so they can be your GPS in the air, your cheerleader. And if something happens, they're there to help you out or call someone.
And bring the Christmas chair. You cannot find the music for synced up to this video On this video, we teach you how to do the poses that we're doing, and we also teach you the transition between poses and help you to understand what we do to make it easier for us when we are learning the poses and the entire routine. But if you want to see it synced up to the music, we did leave a short for you right up here. This short is synced up to the music. However, if it is longer than a minute, then we probably cut off the beginning or the end of it. And so if you want to see the entire thing, just hop onto our Instagram accounts. We do post them there, and you can see it synced up to the music over there. But if you want to see it on the big screen, then we welcome you to come back to the channel on Friday when we release a YouTube video with both of us doing it to the music, so you can see what we had intended for this routine to look like, synced up to the music that we had wanted. And you have an idea of what it looks like when two people do the same routine, but
have different styles, different sizes.
Yes. Yeah, so just come back to the channel on Friday and watch it then. And we will leave you a link to the song that we use along with the timing with which we get started down in the description below, so that you are not trying to figure out which version of the song we use and when we're actually starting with the routine.
All right, now that we've covered everything,
let's get started.
Merry Christmas, Aerialists. Karina is here, full with cheer, ready to do this, give us a breakdown of this festive routine. So we are starting with a dynamic intro. So Karina has put together a nice little dynamic start. So we're not really spinning, but there are a few pops and drops that you'll enjoy. So she starts with the fabric behind her, and she is between both poles, and the fabric is kind of under her armpit, but not exactly, you can see. And then, so we're starting with a straddle. So she's just going to lean back into a straddle, an assisted one, bring her legs together between the poles. And then she's going to hook her right leg on the right pole, hold high, pull up, and then pop her leg down to do a mini drop, and you'll see that her left leg is now inserted. From here, she's going to take her left hand, hold on to with the right, and thread her body through, leading with her left hand.
Let's look at it slowly. Hold the pole further away from you with your outside hand and hold up high on the pole closest to you with your inside hand.
And then you pull yourself up. One will be crossed in front and one behind, and then you're going to tuck your legs to your chest and pike over and hook your legs on the right fabric. From there, you're going to extend and then lift your upper body up, crunch, and then you're going to lift your legs so that you can do the drop. Here, then you bring your free leg into the fabric so that you can come to a sit. And then you're holding on to the left pole, lowering your body as you open your legs into a straddle, pike, and release your left hand so that you can grab behind you and pull yourself up and bring your body through, and you'll be on the opposite side with your right leg hooked. And that is the dynamic start. I know. Yeah. So you'll be in this position with one leg in the fabric and one leg is bent. Now you're going to use your free leg and kick the fabric away so that you can bring it to your foot. Then you can adjust your hands up above. You still have a right leg in, and then we're going to spin to the left. So Karina is spinning forward so that she can add spin, and then she is going to bring her body up and bend the leg that is in the pole to get into this pose and extend her back leg like this. Then she's going to hold high, straighten the leg that is in the fabric, and then using it like bringing her toes to the outside, she's going to step on the side and bring her right foot through the fabric. The fabric will then cross on your back like this, and your left leg is stepped in. From there, you can do an extension, and then we're going to get ready to do our final spin. So for our final spin, Karina is holding as high as she can on the fabric, and then with her right hand, and then her left hand goes across her chest like this, and it's holding right under her armpit. Now, when she releases, she is going to dead hang from her straight hand, and then she's going to hold with the hand that's across, And she's going to bend one leg and make shapes. Okay, and here it is with spin. So Karina is adding spin by spinning forward. She's going to bring her body up, bend her leg to get into this pose that looks so beautiful with the spin. Then she's going to adjust her hand, straighten her leg, step on the side, and bring her right leg through. The fabric crosses. And then she's going to hold high and across and release. And that is the ending spin. I know. So much fun!
We had a lot of fun training Hammock today. If you had fun training and learning this routine, please remember to leave us a like so that YouTube can know that you find this type of content helpful and can help us to push it to other people like you who love training aerial at home. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, remember to subscribe before you leave and invite your bestie if you think that they would benefit from the content that we're creating.
And if you're looking for another fun Christmas routine and maybe you want a more chill, relaxed spin where you can make pretty Christmas shapes, check out the routine we're leaving on screen for you. It has a ton of cool shapes. We do a few roll-ups. It's really fun. Yeah, and a little bit of back bends, not too much. It's great. We're going to leave the dance video on top and we'll leave the routine at the bottom if you want to try it. Once again, Merry Christmas and until next time. Bye!